the land of Hyrule was just chilling. Except not really, because Ganon is here to cause trouble.
Who's Ganon?
Ganon, I'm glad you asked. Ganon is referred to as the Prince of Darkness, but I'm pretty sure that's the only time they call him that. He's the big bad of the Zelda universe.
Well, hold on.
He's after the Triforce with his army of bad people.
So it's like Mario.
No. Mario is a lot more funny. Haha, this is real serious, fun adventure time.
How serious can it be at 8-bit?
Alright, so Ganon and his army are after the Triforce. I'm glad you asked, Luke. The Triforce.
Well, I was going to say it sounds like Power Rangers, but...
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought of Power Rangers too.
Pterodactyl!
Tricera Shield. No one remembers that?
Okay, so the Triforce is what Ganon's after. The Triforce is a magical artifact that bestows its owner with its given ability.
Okay,
so there's 3 pieces of the Triforce. Power, wisdom, and courage. But in this game, for some reason, the first one, it's the Triforce, but there's only 2 of them. There's only power and wisdom.
No one needs courage if you have power and wisdom.
And Ganon naps the Triforce of power because he's a power-hungry pig. Literally, he's a giant pig. I'm not making this up. And Zelda splits the Triforce of wisdom in 8 pieces and scatters them throughout the land in underground dungeons so Ganon can't get to it.
Why don't you just kill Ganon?
He's got the... Well, she's not strong enough.
Zelda's a girl?
Zelda... Before she's kidnapped, she asks her nursemaid, Impa, to scour the land for a brave soul to save her. Impa doesn't have much luck, though, and then she's ambushed by a bunch of Ganon's henchmen. A young boy named Link comes out of nowhere, and he saves her. He gets her out of there, and after that, she says, yo, Ganon just took all our shit, and he's making a mess of things.
What's this guy's name?
Ganon.
No, the other guy.
Oh, Link?
Clearly has nothing better to do.
L-I-N-K?
Yeah, L-I-N-K.
So Link is just chilling in the bushes watching this, fair maiden try to find help, and then, he gets ambushed?
Well, Impa's, the old nursemaid of Zelda.
Okay, so, this older lady is just, stalking her?
I kind of like to imagine that Link's kind of just dicking around in the forest, and then he sees her and decides to help.
It's 8-bit, remember? So, the forest is, a blur, the character's a blur, the whole thing's a blur.
Okay. Got it.
What? What do you think 8-bit meant?
I don't know. I just wanted to verify that that's what it was that I was looking at.
Yeah.
What?
All right. No, I get you. Go on.
All right. Okay. So, anyways, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, Link needs to find and reassemble the pieces of the Triforce of Wisdom.
And it's in 8 pieces.
8 pieces. Yes.
So there are 2 pieces we're working with, and it's 4 pieces.
Well, there's 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Ganon has one of them.
Yeah.
One of them was scattered by Zelda, so he couldn't get to it. So that's broken into 8 pieces. This is one Triforce that's been broken into 8 pieces. The Triforce of Wisdom.
Yeah.
Well, the third Triforce is Courage, but I don't even think that the devs knew about that yet. I think they came up with that later.
Well, why is it called the Triforce then?
Yeah, that's why I don't understand either. They call it the
Triforce.
Well, it is in the
weird.
shape. It is in the shape of a triangle. Both pieces are, but later on, the game drops Link in the middle of nowhere, except there's a dark cave. So when you start on the game, you're just there, dark cave. Naturally, that's where most players tend to check out first. And then inside, a man says, it's dangerous to go alone, so go alone with a sick-ass sword. He gives you this wooden sword so you can beat the shit out of all the things that are out there to kill you, you know?
Is that where that meme comes from? Because it's always they hand you a frog or something.
Yeah. And then Link has to crawl his way through 8 crusty dungeons. On top of having a piece of the Triforce, each one has new items that can help you on your journey.
Whoa. Our hero is going to go undo all of the work that the princess did at the beginning?
Correct.
Well, she scattered them so that Ganon couldn't get to them. The first dungeon is the eagle, and the main items that Link can obtain in this dungeon are the bow and the boomerang, right? And the boss is Aquamentus.
I mean, she's got wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pegasus. So after the eagle, you kill Aquamentus, and you get a piece of the Triforce. You got 1 out of 8. Awesome. Moving on to the moon. It's not actually on the moon. This dungeon upgrades an existing item instead of having a new item. The boomerang becomes the magical boomerang, which means it travels further than the normal one.
I mean, it just sounds like Link started taking roids or something.
That's the magic. So the boss of this one is named Dodongo, which is a big-ass rhino-looking thing.
Yeah, it's a Triceratops. So
we brought this up earlier with the Power Rangers.
With the Power Rangers.
How do you get the bombs?
The bombs are just scattered throughout the world. You just find them or buy them.
From who?
Your local arms dealer.
Yeah, your local arms dealer. Or you just go up and you're like, bombs, please. Oh, and the currency in this world is known as rupees. That's probably important to mention.
That's the Indian currency.
Yeah.
12 seconds later.
But now, we have all the pieces of the Triforce.
Yeah, we undid all the princess where she was pissed.
Now that we have all of them, we go to Death Mountain to beat Ganon's ass.
Why is he dilly-dallying? What is his goal again, to get these pieces?
Yeah.
What is he going to do with them?
He's going to unite both pieces of the Triforce and have supreme power.
Over what?
World Hyrule.
Yeah, but like, what is he doing in Hyrule? Is he just a wimp? He can't go take Hyrule like a man?
No, he has it under siege.
He has it under siege. I mean, he's just gonna starve him out.
Yeah.
So why is he not gonna go get them?
The story was
if he's under besieging Hyrule, I guess
he really need them?
Yeah.
I mean, he's kicking ass.
He's power hungry.
He's got him under. Okay, so he wants.
It's a pride thing.
It's a pride thing. What was the high palette? What was the place's name?
The what? Hyrule?
Hyrule. So, does Hyrule, like, not have good military spending or something? Because, like, Ganon just shows up and he's kicking ass.
He just absolutely claps their cheeks.
Incompetent military.
Basically,
they need to get some murder holes and some lava surrounding the castle. Like, it sounds like if Link just was like, alright, we need to arm some of the peasants.
Isn't Link like some like teenager who was just like playing in the woods? Why is he acting as the whole military?
Ganon is destroyed and the Triforce is returned to Princess Zelda.
Why does she get it?
Yeah, why
is she at it?
Hold on, time out. This is the legend of who?
Zelda.
Why is it not Link? She didn't do anything. What did she do?
She's royalty. That's why it's named after her. She's more important.
Okay, you're reading in your textbook. Oh my god, we're reading about the Legend of Zelda. Alright, so it's a princess. Oh, who's this guy? A peasant saved the princess? That's so interesting. What did he do? He killed the bad guy? Wow! Legend of Link. Coming soon.
Did he at least get with the princess after that? Because maybe that was legendary?
Well, maybe.
Link's 12.
This entire kingdom, their entire military came down to some random 12-year-old wandering through the woods. And they called it the Legend of Zelda and not the legend of the 12-year-old who just, killed the big bad.
Hold on. So, high place. High palace.
Hyrule.
What? Hyrule.
What the fuck?
Hyrule did the guns and butter. You know, you ever look at an economic graph, guns or butter, you can make either, you can't make both.
Yeah.
You know, you have to substitute goods. Did they just go all butter?
Pretty sure that's not how that works.
What do you mean? They can choose guns or butter, but they can't have both.
What do you mean you can't have both?
Alright, if you have 100 units of production, and you can produce guns or butter, those resources have to go to guns or butter. They can't go to both.
See, this is why economics is dumb, because so many of them try to be like, oh yeah, well, we have these machines that can make butter, but they can also make guns.
No,
so
it's saying, okay, you're an engineer.
They're mutually exclusive somehow.
You are an engineer. You are an engineer.
But we all know they spent it all making bombs, because those are just all around the place.
Okay, so did they make a bunch of guns, but then never armed anybody? This is silly.
So, basically, the day is saved by Link. The Triforce is returned to Zelda.
When did he do this? In one day?
No. This takes... I mean...
Is there ever any scenes where he's at a campfire?
No. He's doing the sleepless. He's going months on end trying to save this.
An absolute Chad.
Yeah, exactly. But peace has been restored in Hyrule, at least for now, I guess. Because there's a lot more games. So... it all checks out?
Yeah, it kind of checks out.
It checks out.
Alright, cool. Well...
Is Ganon a werewolf?
Ganon is not a werewolf. Ganon is a giant, humanoid pig monster thing.
Well, maybe he's a pig wolf. He turns into a werewolf when the moon's shaped like bacon.
It's just
the moon's shaped like